And KCCI is proud to be the official Iowa television station for the National Special Olympics to be held in Ames. Joining us is President and CEO of the Iowa Special Olympics, Rich Fellingham, and we have an athlete with us, Jenna Schrack. First of all, Rich, we're talking about volunteers this morning and how many volunteers are actually needed to get the games off and rolling, right?
We're going to need about 8,000 to 10,000 volunteers for that 8-day period.
Now talk about some of the various things volunteers will be called on to do.
Well, one thing that's really important is that volunteers don't have to be an expert in sports.
Okay.
They don't have to be an expert in any particular sport. There are certain volunteer jobs that will require good knowledge of the various sports that we'll be doing at the National Games. But there are all types of things. There are registration, there's parking cars, there's information, there are things that will be outdoors, things will be indoors, so if people can't stand the heat in July, they can be in air conditioning to do their volunteering. So they can volunteer without any knowledge of sports or Special Olympics.
Now you said 8,000 to 10,000 volunteers will be needed. How close are we to that goal?
I don't know what the exact number is now, but it's starting to come in. There are several ways they can volunteer. One is to call 515-598-5600,
okay,
or to go online, and we're getting a good number of volunteers that are registering online now. If they go to our website, which is www.2006nationalgames.org, they can sign up right online.
All right, and one of the athletes competing will be Jenna Schrack. Jenna, you were telling me during the break you've been involved in Special Olympics for about 12 years. Talk about some of the events you compete in.
I compete in swimming, bowling, unified golf, speed ice skating, and speed roller skating.
What got you involved in the Special Olympics and competing out there? Any particular reason?
No, I just wanted to.
And what have you learned about yourself from competing for so many years?
I've learned about myself that I'm more confident, and I've met a lot of awesome friends that I thought I would never meet. I feel that I'm more in shape now.
Jenna, sounds like you just had a great time, and I bet you can't wait to compete, right?
No, I can't.
Now, Rich, there are a lot of things going on before and during the Olympics that are pretty interesting, right?
Well, they really are. Right before, the athletes will be arriving in Iowa on the Cessna airlift.
That's right.
Cessna Corporation gets their customers to donate their Cessna Citation jets, their pilots and their fuel to fly the athletes from all over the country. And on July 1st at the Des Moines Airport, there'll be a Cessna Citation jet landing or taking off every 90 seconds for 12 to 14 hours.
That's going to be impressive.
That's going to be quite a show. And then on the 8th, they come back and redo it to pick them up and take them home.
All righty. Rich and Jenna, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Volunteers are needed in Ames, the Special Olympics, July 1st through the 8th. Call 598-5600 or log on to 2006nationalgames.org. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark.
All right. Now it's time to check in with Brian Carrick to find out what's happening outside.